Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 6. I'm Justin Betty. When you think tornadoes, you probably don't think of northern Wisconsin, but they do occasionally happen around here, especially in late spring or summer. Last year, a tornado struck a campground in Vilas County, taking out some trees. Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson shows us what's being done to restore the forest.
Trees are a common thing to see in Star Lake, but not so much at East Star Lake Campground. Last July, a tornado took out a lot of trees. Perry Smith lives near the campground.
I remember hearing about it that night. We had some rain at our house, but here we'd heard, some rumors and rumblings that there was, and then my wife and I drove through here the next day, and it was just crazy.
Smith teaches 4th grade at the Arbor Vitae Woodruff School. Every year, the DNR gives the students trees to plant. This year, instead of having the students bring trees home, the trees went to the campground.
It was a big part of what we do at our school is do different service projects, and this is a really good hands-on way for them to get involved in helping out.
And that's exactly what the students did in Star Lake.
Have you guys planted a lot of trees?
Yeah!
This was an area that could naturally regrow trees, but by getting the students out here today, they're helping to restock the trees a little more quickly than maybe nature itself could.
This is Gerald.
The entire 4th grade class planted over 100 trees.
This one is going to be named Bruce.
We planted trees at Star Lake because a tornado hit it.
It was a learning experience for the students.
Well, you can just tell that they were really excited when we talked to them originally about the idea. A lot of them said, "Oh, I've never planted a tree before. This is going to be awesome."
Being around trees for most of his job, Bonac says the Northwoods is special because of its forests.
Especially here in the Northwoods, we have such a strong connection to the outdoors and in the multiple values of trees, not only for wood products, but for the aesthetic values, for recreation, for hiking and biking.
But these students' work isn't done yet.
That's a good plate.
As they grow, so will the trees.
And you get to put the tree in and just watch it, and then maybe you can come back and watch it and see how much it grows.
Reporting for Newswatch 12 in Star Lake, I'm Morgan Johnson.
Love that. Outside, Jeff, you're doing that, though, this weekend. It's going to be a little hot.
Yeah, I love that story. All right, temperatures out there today, not too bad, back in the mid-70s. Tomorrow up near 80, but yes, this weekend, mid to upper 80s and plenty of humidity as well. It's going to be a hot weekend on the way. Outside now, though, this is comfortable. 77 in Rhinelander, 82 for Shawano, 80 Wisconsin Rapids. So this is above average, but we are just getting started. There also could be a couple of showers out there, mostly tomorrow. The band coming across the area now is falling apart. Just a couple of sprinkles in that one, but there is another one upstream tomorrow that could trigger a couple of thunderstorms through the afternoon. Overall, though, most of us will stay dry, and then the heat is on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Temperatures in the upper 80s. For tonight, though, lows down near 54 under partly cloudy skies. Your full forecast is coming up, Justin.
Right, thanks, Jeff. With the summer temperatures here, more plants are beginning to bloom. Of course, not all of them really belong in the Northwoods. Garlic mustard is an invasive species. DNR officials say it was brought over back in the 1800s. It has a habit of kind of taking over forests. Some folks who live near the Chequamegon-Nicolet National Forest began pulling the invasive plant about 40 years ago, but they say they need help.
When we started noticing a spread of garlic mustard, we involved the Forest Service and the Wild Rivers Coalition, and they now help us spray and pull.
In order to fully remove the plant, you need to grab it close to the base, pull it straight up. If you are successful if the tap root is all intact. Officials say the seeds of the plant spread very easily.
When these seeds spread, they can last in the soil for 10 years or more before they germinate. So we could pick every plant in this area and come back next year and the year after and the year after for 10 years, and there'll be more plants coming up.
Oof. If you see garlic mustard again, you can pull it out, you can put it in the trash. If you have any concerns, you can contact the Forest Service. Governor Tony Evers made a stop in north central Wisconsin today, visiting Brighton Moser Family Farm in Merrill, kicking off June Dairy Month. Evers met with farm workers and toured the farm while also hearing some of the key issues they deal with on a day-to-day basis. Evers talked about the importance of dairy products in Wisconsin and finding more workers to keep those farms running smoothly.
We have large businesses in this state that work directly with a series of small farmers to bring their products in. They provide them for their, they have a lunch program for their workers. That happens all across the state. We need to expand that.
Evers also talked a lot about the proposed $43 million budget plan. Not in great detail, though, in regards to how specific programs that he'd like to see would help dairy farms across the state. That budget battle is a key issue in state politics right now. We'll talk about how education funding has become one of the most hotly debated topics when it comes to the budget and how it could impact the state in other ways as well in just a few minutes. But first, Jeffson with your full forecast, including some steamy temperatures headed our way. That's next on Newswatch 12 at 6.
Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Bone and Joint Walk-In Care.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no one-man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
Carpet City.
Come to Carpet City Flooring Center and get the toughest waterproof floors in the industry, where they're in stock and on sale. Rigid Maximum XL is 50% thicker and 30% longer, resulting in maximum durability, which is perfect for active families and pets. Not to mention, it's easy to install. Come to Carpet City Flooring Center to get your Rigid Maximum XL waterproof floors today.
Carpet City. Our prices will floor you.
Let's go.
Seatbelts?
Nah, don't worry about it.
All right.
Those dudes are going nowhere fast.
Donald Driver.
Buckle up, fellas. If you don't, it can cost you money or worse.
Got that superhero. I told you.
You were right.
Click it or kick it. Together, we can save lives.
You've been taking mental health meds and your mind is finally in a better place. Except now you have uncontrollable body movements called tardive dyskinesia, TD. And it can seem like that's all people see. Some meds for mental health can cause abnormal dopamine signaling in the brain. While how it works is not fully understood, Ingrezza is thought to reduce that signaling.
Ingrezza is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with TD movements in the face and body. People taking Ingrezza can stay on their current dose of most mental health meds. Don't take Ingrezza if you're allergic to any of its ingredients. Ingrezza may cause serious side effects, including sleepiness. Don't drive, operate heavy machinery, or do other dangerous activities until you know how Ingrezza affects you. Other serious side effects include potential heart rhythm problems and abnormal movements.
Shift the focus more on you. Ask your doctor about Ingrezza. It's simple. 1 pill, once daily. #1 prescribed for TD. Learn how you could pay as little as $0 at Ingrezza.com.
All right, some work and some play today, some work and some play. And press repeat. A very nice day across the area once again, but now we're about to crank up the heat. Temperatures today are looking all right? We're back in the mid-70s. We'll take it. Even a couple low 80s across central Wisconsin, but we're just getting started. Warmer temperatures are on the way. And it's going to be incredibly humid as well. So get ready for a hot weekend around here. The average high is now 72. The average low is 47. Look at the record high 1 year ago, back in 2020, with 90. And the sun set tonight at 8:41. All right, so going forward, you ready for this? 81 tomorrow, increasingly humid. 85 Friday, and then firmly in the mid, even upper 80s. A couple of you could do 90 on Saturday for the next 5 to 7 days around here. This is a long duration kind of warm stretch for us. We don't don't do this very often, especially with the humidity as well. So check on your neighbors, check on the elderly. Never leave your pets or your children in your car in heat like this. It is not a good news for them. All right, so here we go. Going forward, lots of clouds this morning, gave way to lots of sunshine, and then the puffy ones arrive. There's still some moisture in the atmosphere right now, and it needed a trigger today. That trigger didn't really arrive. There's a little bit of something out there, but not a whole lot of anything across our neck of the woods. These are clear skies across Price County now, and Ashland and Iron back toward Duluth. It's going to be a gorgeous sunset, but a couple of you will still be in the clouds across Portage County, over into Marathon County and Waupaca County as well, as this little band of clouds kind of pushes that way. It'll be back tomorrow, though. There's a system up here that could bring us a couple of scattered storms tomorrow. Tomorrow is actually a better chance than today for a couple afternoon storms. However, it will not be an all-day rain. It will not be a big deal. Do not cancel your plans tomorrow. Just get ready for a couple of showers through the afternoon, as the storm track is now shifted to the north, going right into Alaska, across over to Canada. That's going to keep everything over there and build a whole bunch of heat across here. And guess where we are? We're about right there. We're about to get into the heat, as you know. Also, some fog is on the way, especially at night. We'll have foggy conditions tonight and also tomorrow evening. And also, allergies are off the charts right now, as you might know. Mostly cloudy skies tonight. A rogue storm can't be ruled out, although that's pretty much done. Some dense fog late, lows down near 54 for tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow could be a couple storms. Most of us, though, will stay dry with highs near 81 with partly cloudy skies through the afternoon. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows after tomorrow, the heat is on, 80s, upper 80s over the weekend, and incredibly humid. Justin?
All right, thanks, Jeff. Part of the Biden administration's COVID relief package provides funding for states to shore up school district budgets after the pandemic forced unexpected and expensive changes. For Wisconsin, it's about $1.5 billion, but there's a key requirement. The state must spend $387 million of its own money to qualify. It's roughly 4-to-1 match. Newswatch 12's Cooper Henkel joins us in studio to explain why some Wisconsin lawmakers still don't see that as a good deal. Cooper.
Governor Tony Evers proposed a massive investment in education in his budget proposal, but Republican leaders on the Joint Committee of Finance voted differently last week. Their budget proposal would allocate $128 million, currently falling far short of that requirement, according to a letter from the U.S. Department of Education sent last Friday. Republican leaders say they're aware of the rules and aren't concerned. The American Rescue Plan requires states to maintain the average percentage of spending on education from 2016 to 2018 in order to receive federal dollars, essentially preventing states from dropping in-state spending and relying only on federal dollars. The Republican-controlled Joint Committee on Finance laid out their plan, which set aside 3/4 of the state education spending in a rainy day fund.
We will set aside $350 million in education funding for ongoing costs in the future. This will help maintain funding stability for future K-12 budgets.
Their plan would also shift funding away from schools who shifted to hybrid or virtual education for more than half of last year, as a way to reward schools who stayed in person.
The money that is subject to the Joint Finance Committee oversight will be skewed towards those schools that are in person, as Co-Chair Bourne said.
The move could cost Wisconsin $1.5 billion in federal education funding. U.S. Department of Education official Ian Rosenblum wrote, quote, "The $350 million that the state might transfer to the Budget Stabilization Fund may not be considered state support for education at the time of the transfer unless it's actually appropriated for K-12 education for the applicable fiscal year and not for any other purpose." On Monday, Governor Evers warned he could veto the whole budget over the issue.
Not only should they be meeting the requirements of the federal government, they should be actually helping our kids move forward as a state.
When asked, Representative Bourne dismissed concerns.
Does that give you any pause about what you guys did last week with K-12? How much money is in there from the state?
No, nothing's really changed since last week. We're still working through the budget process.
In addition to the education debate, the Republicans voted down a proposal to legalize medical marijuana and invest $15 million in updating the unemployment system today. For now, at least, the budget debate has no resolution in sight. We'll be right back after the break.
If you're a contractor or do-it-yourselfer, make Argonne Lumber your first stop. High-quality materials, personalized service, expert staff, and delivery are just some of the things Argonne Lumber is known for. Stop in and smell the lumber at Argonne Lumber, 2 locations in Argonne and Rhinelander.
Managing type 2 diabetes? You're on it. You may think you're doing all you can to manage type 2 diabetes and heart disease, but could your medication do more to lower your heart risk? Jardiance can reduce the risk of cardiovascular death for adults who also have known heart disease, so it could help save your life from a heart attack or stroke. And Jardiance lowers A1C.
Jardiance can cause serious side effects, including dehydration, genital yeast or urinary tract infections, and sudden kidney problems. Ketoacidosis is a serious side effect that may be fatal. A rare but life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop taking Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this bacterial infection, ketoacidosis, or an allergic reaction. And don't take it if you're on dialysis or have severe kidney problems. Taking Jardiance with the sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar,
Lower A1C and lower risk of a fatal heart attack?
On it with Jardiance.
We're committed to making Jardiance available and affordable. With our savings card, eligible patients pay as little as $10.
Looking for a new home? See how you can customize at North Country Homes.
The 4-foot by 6-foot walk-in ceramic showers have been real popular. And we're seeing a lot more different trim and cabinet colors coming into the market. It's always a good feeling seeing a family move into the new home and their family enjoying it.
Let our family make your family a home.
Homes you can feel good about. North Country Homes.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with 4-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
Don't miss the Law & Order Thursday season finales.
All of these women are mothers being trafficked. Who's forcing you to do this?
Well, this is just the tip of the iceberg.
What the hell is going on here?
Richard Wheatley has been charged with a number of very serious crimes.
It won't stop him.
I know what justice is.
The Law & Order Thursday season finales on NBC.
News Watch 12 is brought to you by Bone and Joint Walk-In Care.
The Crandon International Raceway has been run by a nonprofit organization for about 50 years, and almost changed, though, until the brakes were pumped on the sale of the famous raceway. News Watch 12's Andrew Kiekefer explains.
At the end of last year, we announced that the track was going to be sold.
After over 50 years as a not-for-profit operation, the Crandon International Raceway was gearing up for a sale.
The club that built Crandon International Raceway is a not-for-profit club, and it's a board of directors that meets, and they've been, like I said, a lot of them been here almost 50 years building this place.
The board was ready to steer the raceway in a different direction.
It was going to be turned into a for-profit venture, and there were just some things that happened that didn't work out, unfortunately.
Despite that sale not going through, the raceway is still excited to be hosting the community and people from all over the place for their events.
There are a lot of advantages for having a not-for-profit, and for the foreseeable future, we're just going to keep it at that.
Fueled by the community.
The way this place is operated, we've been very blessed to be supported by the community so well that they come out, the Boy Scouts, the Little League teams, they come help us clean, they help us cook, they help us monitor parking.
Discussions still spin about the future of the raceway.
You know, there was a discussions of, you know, what's the future, what's the legacy, how are we going to structure this so it stays in the community and it stays viable.
From Crandon, Andrew Kiekefer, Newswatch 12.
And you can learn more about their live events and this summer at CrandonOffroad.com. The COVID-19 pandemic has affected a lot of supply chains across the world, and lately there's been a shortage of new cars, trucks, and SUVs in dealership lots. Folks at Martha Lerf, Minocqua, Chevrolet, and Buick say a lack of microchips used in many cars is the leading cause of this shortage. Yet sales of cars have been up this year, leading to a rise in used car prices as well.
The prices on new cars have been going up as a result of it, and
used cars, as a result of that, have been going up in price.
Meisterfeld said the shortage could last anywhere from 6 months to 2 years. No one knows for sure. We'll be right back.
Quality Homes of Tomahawk now sells modular homes built by Wisconsin Homes. Wisconsin Homes has maintained a tradition of building some of the finest homes on the market. Quality Homes also has a large selection of new manufactured and mobile homes. New homes starting at only $48,984. All prices include delivery and setup anywhere in Wisconsin. Whether buying your first home or a cabin getaway, Quality Homes has the experience and expertise to make your dreams a reality.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need an expert who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country. Experts in every field.
Do you struggle to open or close your windows? Are they drafty or leaky? Are you constantly adjusting your thermostat only to have your energy bill skyrocket? Do you simply deal with fog glass and leaking windows? Hi, I'm Matt Minster. If you're nodding your head yes, Renewal by Andersen is your best solution. Renewal by Andersen is the full-service replacement division of Andersen Windows, the most recommended family of window brands in America. They custom build and install your windows for a weather-tight fit that helps keep your home warmer in the winter, cooler in the summer, and quieter all year long.
The thing that impresses me most about the new windows by Renewal by Andersen is that they're completely sealed. I mean, there is no draft off those windows.
Let Renewal by Andersen bring more comfort to your home. This special offer and our great financing makes now the perfect time to call.
Don't make the mistake of buying poor quality vinyl windows that crack, warp, discolor, and quickly wear out. Renewal by Andersen uses exclusive Fibrex material that's stronger than vinyl and will not warp or bow. It's elegant and strong like wood, but never needs painting. And their high-performance Smart Sun Glass blocks 95% of harmful UV rays and helps save on your energy bills year-round. Need another reason to call now? Their signature service helps you design a budget-friendly solution that's custom-built in the USA. They'll be with you from start to finish and promise to make your project the best home improvement experience you've ever had. Not only that, their generous, fully transferable limited warranty is unique because it covers both their product and their installation. Call Renewal by Andersen today.
Call this number now to schedule your free no-obligation design consultation. Plus, take advantage of this free limited-time offer. With incredible savings and attractive financing, installation is always included. Don't miss out. This money-saving special ends soon. Call Renewal by Andersen today.
Jeff, it looked for a little while like making another round of those thunderstorms, but we mostly dodged them, I think.
Yeah, a rare kind of band of clouds coming through the area now. With a couple sprinkles that are aloft, not reaching the ground. Overall, we're in good shape tonight. A couple of storms around tomorrow, and then we just crank up the heat for the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Tune up the air conditioner because it's going to get a little hot around here. Look at this. Temperatures currently 74 in Rhinelander, 73 for Merrill. And under that little band there of yellow, that's where the clouds are, and that's these clouds right here. But again, it's not much of anything at all to speak about. We have temperatures doing just fine. There is some sunshine getting through. We'll have another one of these come through tomorrow with a better chance for some rain. That's the warm front, and then it gets hot. Thursday, 81. Friday, 85. Saturday and Sunday, both in the upper 80s and humid. Whew, find a lake and jump in this weekend.
Especially hot and humid.
Yes.
Thanks, Jeff. Thanks for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 6. Wheel of Fortune's next. We'll see you back here tonight at 10 with more.